Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Tower of God New World. In today's video, we are going to talk about Albelda. And I feel like I need to talk about this because for next month, I mean, not even next month, this month, October, we're going to have no SSR characters. So you can pretty much save up your normal summon tickets for the next SSR unit for November, or you can pretty much focus on, the meta SSR characters that you want to max out. For example, Princess Anak. I will say Reflajo, he's actually pretty good. VV, like you can pretty much use your normal summon tickets for October to summon for meta SSR units. But I'm pretty much going to save up my normal summon tickets for the next SSR character. Only going to use the daily summons. But what I really wanted to talk about in this video is, like should you go all out on this unit? And yes, her kit isn't officially revealed yet, but we have a clear idea as of to what she can do. Like out of all the units that they marketed so far in Tower of God New World, they gave a lot of information on Albelda. Like they showed her gameplay, her element, her class. Like we know a lot of things about this unit. So, the biggest thing that really affects this character's appearance in this game is collaboration. Collaboration is coming in November, and after Chomray release, I know everybody's broke as fuck, including me. Like I know everybody's broke as hell because Chomray completely destroyed our big accounts, and we're recovering from that. We're all recovering from Chomray, and collaboration is coming up soon. So the fact that she is a support unit, I will say that is a good thing because support characters, they don't need max copies. So I will say her being an SSR plus support character is good, but at the same time, she's still SSR plus. So it's gonna be very expensive for you. Like it's gonna cost a lot of summon tickets, black market tickets, or suspend to max her out. So what I want to touch, what I want to talk about here is her effect in the current meta. Chomray is literally like the best unit in the game right now. Literally is the best unit, absolutely broken. And continuing onwards, like I feel like whenever we have a new character, if that character doesn't benefit a family head unit, I feel like that character's value wouldn't be as high as another unit who pretty much benefits family head characters. Because let's be honest, after Chomaray's release, everybody is focusing on family head rarity. Like everybody is saving up for family head units, which is valid because they're just broken. Like they're insanely busted. So I don't know. Like if I'm pretty sure that Marble they're gonna do like a ban system where you can't use multiple family head units in one team. You can only use one. They're probably gonna do that. I don't know. But since Chomray is the only one, they haven't placed any restrictions yet. But I'm pretty sure once we get our second family head unit, they're going to start placing restrictions because they're just too broken. So for now, we're just going to talk about Chomray. So the fact that Chomray is the main, meta unit right now, he's like the top unit in the game. The way that I see future characters is if they can't benefit Chomray, their value isn't going to be as high as units who can benefit him. For example, let's say what's a good example? Let's say Gia, for example. Gia, very effective for red element because she buffed red element's attacks. She buffed red element's allies attacks by like 80% if you have a revolution tier 4. I think it's tier 4 or 5, I forgot. But if you have a revolution, she can increase red element allies attack. But compared to units like Princess Anak and Garam, far more valuable. And the reason why is because they're universal support characters. So the fact that they're universal and they pretty much benefit every single DPS unit in the game, that makes them way more valuable than Gia. So damn, that was a good example, man. I'm gonna give myself a pat in the back. But the point is, if Albelda is restricted to just one element, then her value as a support character is going to be good, but at the same time, it's only going to be good for that specific element. And by the way, she is not going to be restricted to one element because you guys can see in this gameplay footage right here, she's linked to Yua, So it's pretty obvious that they're not gonna pull some, bullshit where she can only link to a red element allied. Like that would be ridiculous. So she's definitely going to be linked to any unit with the highest attack on the team. So let's say your Chalmare, for example, he has the highest attack. She's going to link herself with that unit who has the highest attack, very similar to Princess Anak. So right off the bat, her value really, really good. She has high value due to the fact that she is going to be a universal support unit. The fact that she's not going to be restricted to just one element is already good. And I'm assuming this because of that gameplay footage. Like if she was linked to, let's say, Vicente or Evankel, then I would assume that she's only going to be, effective in red element. So the fact that she was able to link with Yua is a good sign because that proves that she can link with units who are outside of red element. So immediately that gives her a huge benefit. Like she's already beneficial for pretty much every single DPS unit in the game because she's not restricted to just a red element like Princess Anak. So continuing on from that, in Tower of God A Great Journey, she's broken. She is absolutely busted in this game. She's able to heal and she's able to buff her allies. It says right here, she maintains everyone alive with insane heals and shields. Even decreases, I think that's cooldown rate. I think crit damage rate, probably, I don't know, cooldown rate. Excuse me, increase attack, applies debuff immunity and prevent death. So she's pretty much a cheat code in Tower of God Great Journey. So this unit is insanely busted in this game, but will the same thing apply in Tower of God New World? I don't know. But the thing is, like I said, we have collaboration coming soon. So if this unit ends up being broken, then that can be very good. But the thing is, if she works really, really well with Chamare, that's a W because he is literally the best unit in the game. And if she's able to make him even more busted, then hey man, there is literally no reason for you to skip this character, to be honest. Like Chamare is just insanely busted. And if any unit is able to amplify Chamare's performance, then I feel like you should definitely go for that unit because he's just insanely broken. Especially the fact that Chamare is extremely expensive. And I know most players, they don't have him maxed out. So taking the opportunity to invest in a unit that can pretty much improve his damage, amplify his damage, that's actually pretty good. So, for players who already have Chamare maxed out, you don't really have to worry about damage because, he deals insane damage. Plus, he has great survivability because of his Revolution Tier 7. He has Magic Pierce buff. Like, it's just insanely busted. So, the difference between maxed out Chamare and low dupe Chamare, two completely different things. He's more of like a support unit with low dupes, but with max dupes, he's more of like a DPS character, but at the same time support. So I do feel like Albelda, her appearance in the game is going to be effective due to the fact that she is going to be a universal support unit. Now, she does not have healing in her kit. When we come back to this gameplay right here, you guys can see even though she's linked with Yua, she is not healing up Yua. And when she does her ultimate, she still doesn't heal her up. And the barrier that you guys see, Albelda did not provide that barrier. I don't think she did because Yua provided it like she inflicted that barrier to herself way before Albelda did the animation. So you guys can see, yeah, before she did that animation, Yua already applied that barrier. So I do feel like Albelda, she doesn't apply the barrier. She just provides that swiftness buff instead. So she probably does a lot more things with her ultimate, but as up to right now, it's just swiftness buff, attack buff, defense buff, and she's able to debuff enemies. And you guys can see how much damage Yua can deal. Like, of course, this is probably like a low deficit stage, but hey, man, like that buff right there, like it looks really good. And she doesn't increase energy like Princess Anak. Like you guys can see when she did her ultimate, she doesn't provide additional energy. She maybe did, I don't know. But if she provides additional energy just like Princess Anak, that's going to be broken as hell. Like, because the most broken thing about Princess Anak is the physical and magic resistance increase and the additional energy increase. Like, when Anak uses her ultimate, it's wraps. You're just spamming your ultimate at this point, and it's a cheat code. And if Albelda is able to do that, bro, like, That's gonna be so busted. You have two units who are linked up with one high DPS character, and they're both regenerating energy consistently. That's gonna be so busted. But another thing to consider, like another thing to think about, is you have Princess Anak, who's linked with the unit with the highest attack, giving that unit physical and magic resistance and energy, and also increasing their attack speed. But at the same time, for Albelda, she's doing the same thing, excluding the energy increase. But this time, she's just focusing on increasing the highest DPS, like the unit with the highest like the highest attack. She's increasing her attack, defense, swiftness, and etc. So like it's just so many things happening. And I do feel like with her appearance in the game, like when she comes into the game, like at this point it's gonna be Princess Anak, Albelda, probably Garam, another tank unit, and then just Trauma Ray at this point, because this is gonna be insanely broken. Like you have two support characters, actually three support characters, focusing on amplifying Trauma Ray's damage, and you have another tank character who's probably just doing provocation, or you can just use SR plus Yua to heal the whole team. Like the meta is the meta is changing so hard because of Trauma Ray. And I do feel like if Albelda is able to amplify Trauma Ray's performance 10 times more, then it's a wrap, man. Like it's a wrap. It's like at this point, if you don't have Trauma Ray, it's GG's. Like if you have him, you're pretty much good to go. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with you guys. The upcoming character, Albelda. And you know, if you're deciding what to do, like should I save up for collab or should I save up for Albelda, I would recommend you to, of course, save up your summons and wait for Albelda to release. Wait for her to release and decide what you want to do. Of course, I'm going to make guide videos on her, do a whole showcase to see if she's a good unit or not. But hey, if she ends up being a trash unit, then honestly that's going to be good, because that's going to give us time to save up for collaboration, or probably go all out for Calivan. Who knows? So if she ends up being insanely broken, that's going to be good for Trauma Ray. If she ends up being bad, we can save up. So at the end of the day, like whatever happens to this character is going to benefit a lot of people, because the main goal here is to pretty much save up or amplify Trauma Ray's performance. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that this unit is going to be insanely busted, or is she going to be, how can I say this? Is she going to be, what's another mid support character in the game? I don't want to say mid, but like a character who's not Princess Anak level or Garam level. I'll probably say like Shibisu, or I don't know. I don't know which character to say, but do you guys think she's going to be a mid character? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Do you guys think she's going to be a mid unit? I don't know. But that's just me yapping. Go ahead and share your thoughts and opinion. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.